Okay, so what we've got here is the same invoice slash booking sheet with a checklist or pre-inspection analysis checklist that I used to use when I was cleaning carpets, and it's very effective today. Anyone that I do some work with on their marketing and so forth, or with carpet cleaning specifically, I actually get them to use this or something very similar if they want to make that themselves. So basically, client's details will go in here. The job date, the job time, I always put it between. So I never, ever tell anyone, let's say I'll book in at 12 o'clock tomorrow. I always say it'll be somewhere between 11 and 2 o'clock. So it always gives you that buffer there just in case of traffic or the job you're on takes a bit longer and so on. Always give yourself at least a 2-hour buffer. I recommend 3. So 2-hour buffer in the morning, after 12 o'clock, a 3-hour buffer. If anyone referred them, I know put that in there. If it's a real estate agent, you put it there. Here's where you put the job description, how many rooms. So I'll put 4B for bedrooms, 1L for 1 lounge room, 1D for 1 dining room, 2ST for 2 staircases, and so on. And the estimated price, rugs, stairwells, some details there. But here's the part that's very important. Down here and down here in the terms and conditions. So I'd recommend you actually add these terms and conditions to the terms and conditions on your website. If you don't have terms and conditions on your website, get them. You will need them one day. Hopefully not, but it's just wise to have them there. So soiling, light, medium, heavy, severe. So I always tick one of these. I hardly ever tick light. It was very rare. It did happen, but very, very rare. Mostly it's medium or heavy. Even if it's just in a couple of spots it's heavy, I just tick it as heavy. Stains, yes, just write down a couple of footnotes there. Split or loose seams, usually it's just like some seams or the carpet that might be just coming out somewhere. Any rips, so you're just ticking yes or no. Pull threads, worn threads I almost always put a yes to because that's like your traffic areas, always worn. Any fraying, mildew damage, permanent marks, permanent pole reversal, and previously clean, yes. So by ticking that, it says that there's a good chance that they could have some residue left in the carpet. Pre-inspection satisfactory, you can say yes or no. It depends on the carpet and the state of it. Most 99.9% of the times a yes. Safety hints acknowledged. Mr. Jones, just so you know, while I'm cleaning the carpets, please don't walk around on there because the chemical I spray down is very, very slippery. If you were to walk on that and then onto tiled area, you will slip over. It's not a matter of you might, you will. It's very slippery, but I have to use it. It's very effective chemical. Mrs. Jones, does that make sense to you? Do you understand what I put here? Now, before I get you to just authorize right here to get me to start the work, I just want to read you these terms and conditions. The customer, Mrs. Jones, being you, must understand that there are some stains that are impossible to remove. There are also some conditions caused by aging or wear which are not apparent until cleaning is completed. The cleaner will not be responsible for any damage caused by existing conditions not apparent upon visual inspection. Furniture or items, example, bookcases, fish tanks, computers, cabinets, electronics, etc., that are deemed a risk will not be moved. Now, Mrs. Jones, what that means is that anything that, let's say you've got your son in the room, in his bedroom, he's got this nice computer set up, I'd rather not touch it in case something happens later on. I certainly do not want to get the blame for it. Or a fish tank that's just too heavy to move. You understand that, don't you, Mrs. Jones? She says, yes, great. All other furniture and items will be moved at the discretion of the cleaner. Now, what that means is, look, if something that I haven't mentioned here, I find in one of the other rooms it's too heavy, and I try to move it, and I just can't. Let's say it's a bed or a water bed or something. Obviously, I won't be able to move it. So I hope that makes sense. She says, yes, great. Any complaints regarding workmanship must be reported within 3 working days. Mrs. Jones, we have that guarantee I told you about. If something hasn't come up, you need to give me a call within 3 working days so I can come out under that guarantee and clean it free of charge. You okay with that? Does that make sense? Great. Then I just get them to sign here. So I never say sign here. I say, Mr. Jones, if you can just authorise me to get started by autographing it right here, that'd be awesome. And I'll give you a copy of this at the end too once I've finished. That's pretty much it. That is the pre-inspection analysis. If you feel like you need to add something to this, by all means do it. For those of you who don't do paper invoices anymore, then just get rid of all the stuff above that doesn't need to be there. But the rest of it, this part and this part definitely does need to be there. That's pretty much it. Again, terms and conditions, got to add this into your website. So I'll make a list of some more terms and conditions and put that up there for you as well. Cheers, guys.